How's it going, guys? Today we're taking a look at Apple's iPhone 12 Pro Max leather case with MagSafe capabilities to see if it's worth the $59 or £59 Apple are charging for it. Hopefully this will help you make up your mind whether to spend that kind of cash to get one or not. I've been using one for the past month or two now. Personally, I couldn't be happier. I was a bit hesitant to spend £59 on a phone case, considering I'm probably going to drop it and scrape it and, you know, all kinds of stuff. But to be fair, I am very impressed. It has won me over. I'm only going to buy Apple's phone cases from now on, mainly because of how they fit and how they feel. Now, this case in particular just literally clicks into place. It's easy to take off and easy to put on, so we just slide it off nice and careful. There we go. It's my iPhone 12 Pro Max. You can see the little MagSafe symbol inside the case there. Pop that down, and on the back of the case it's just the Apple logo. One thing I really like about this case as well, you can see, if you can see there's a little ridge, a little raised ridge just around the hole for the lenses. Now, one thing that's always concerned me about the iPhone 12, for example, was the protruding lenses that seem to kind of scrape on the surface of anything when you kind of put it down, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to destroy these lenses over the course of like a month or a couple of weeks or something, especially if it's a rough surface. Now the case, so just pop the case on, just clip the phone in, done. The case adds a little bit of protection to the lenses, because the raised ridge basically stops them from scraping on any surface. So if you pop it down, the case gets the damage and the scrapes, and the lens glass doesn't. That's a pretty big win and worry off my shoulders personally. It feels fantastic, lovely smooth leather. Another thing that threw me off a little bit, I was expecting kind of squishy padded leather of some sort. This is pretty solid. It's a hard, like leather stretched over a hard surface, obviously, because you don't want to rip it. I have dropped it a couple of times and it survived. There's a little kind of scruff on one corner where I did drop it from quite height, but you can barely notice it. It's kind of just blended itself in again, which is fantastic. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that for feel, for use, for practicality as well, for your lens protection, all that kind of stuff. And also a big one for me, the buttons. Now, in most cases, the cheap ones I've bought anyway, as soon as you put your phone into the case, just trying to use the buttons is awkward, horrible. They don't quite click every time. This one, however, it feels like there are no covers for the buttons. It feels like the actual buttons are on the side of the case, instantly responsive, so you don't have to worry about any lag or trying to press it extra hard or tapping it a million times for it to respond. It's literally like your phone isn't in a case when it comes to the buttons. Obviously it's a little bit thicker. It's going to be a little bit thicker because it is a case, but it's slim, it's non-slip for me anyway. The leather, I haven't tried the silicone one, but the leather one is pretty non-slip, which is also another massive bonus. Definitely recommend it. I went for the leather one because it's, in my opinion, a bit more stylish than the silicone one, and I just prefer the kind of leather look and the leather feel personally. But if I do have a look at the silicone one at some point, I'll make a video for that. As I was saying earlier, cheap cases, just don't bother. Crap, absolute crap off a certain website, a kind of supposedly waterproof one. I mean, these were like $5 or something. You get what you pay for at the end of the day. So should you spend that kind of money? My opinion, yes. because of usability, because it actually fits. Style, the MagSafe capabilities as well. I haven't got a MagSafe charger, but it does still work with my non-MagSafe wireless charging unit, which is a bonus. It also has the holes for the charger, and actually the charger lead, so you can just plug it in, and obviously the speakers as well. Easy to use, yes, expensive, but you don't have to take it out to use wireless charging. It will click on to the MagSafe charger. I'll show you that when it comes out. Apple do give you a heads up on their website. Let's see what it says. This case is made from high quality supple leather to protect your iPhone. Leather is a natural material, and like a fine leather belt, it may show creases, marks over time. Interaction with MagSafe accessories will leave slight imprints, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's giving you kind of warning. Obviously it is leather, but I've had this a couple of months now, dropped it, scuffed it, maybe a couple of teeny tiny little scuffs. It's already had a hard life, but it still looks absolutely fantastic. It just looks great. Super happy with that. So yeah, my recommendation, go for it. You won't be disappointed. Invest, because by the time you've bought 10 different cheap cases that are broken or they're just not usable, you might as well have invested in one of those. So yeah, go for it. And thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. I'll be bringing you more stuff soon on a weekly basis. Anything you want to see, just comment below. I'm sure I'll be able to get my hands on it to give it a test, whether it's camera gear, computer gear, editing, whatever, you name it, we can do it. Like and subscribe. See you soon.